So, y'all, I have no idea what we're doing with Liberty today, okay? Hello. Okay, I just took a shower and I shampooed Liberty, and I may show some of that if I can figure out how to edit it in a way where y'all don't see my goods. Okay, but in the meantime, some of you have asked about my skin routine. I don't have a major skin routine, but here's what I do use. Remember what kind of shampoo and conditioner I use? I use Sei Bella from my online wellness shopping club. Guess what? The facial product I use is also from Sei Bella. And so this is a gentle exfoliating cleanser that I use. So I am going to show y'all that. Let's see. I am going to move my hair. Well, ooh. Anyways, let me just show y'all. I literally get a teeny weeny bit out of here. And I rub it in all under there, okay? And I put it here. It is best that you pull your hair back so it doesn't get all in the way, okay? Before you do this. And I just massage it in really good. Really, really good. Okay. And then I rinse it off. Rinse it really good. I'm literally just putting water in my hand and rinsing. And then I'm gonna take a towel. By the way, it's so gentle that it doesn't really burn your eyes. I just know it's nothing to do with my eyes. Then I'm gonna take a towel and finish this off. 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna take a towel. I'm gonna do that. Then I am gonna damp the towel to finish making sure I get that all off my face. Okay. And all off of my neck. In. Gonna dry that up a bit. Okay. Hands a bit. Okay. And then I'm gonna show you. Now, this moisturizer that I use is by Athenia. It also comes from my wellness club. I get pretty much everything from there that I can get from there. And then I put about that much. And then I just rub that in. It doesn't take much at all, y'all. Literally, it doesn't. I rub that in really good. Okay. And that's literally it. In fact, I probably put on a little bit more than I needed, because it doesn't require much. Literally, it doesn't require much. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's all I do to my skin, y'all. That is it. You know, it's good to use some type of exfoliating cleanser because sometimes acne, this is the towel I use for Liberty, but she's dripping back there. Sometimes acne comes because you still have a lot of dead skin on your face. And so be sure to just get that off. Hey, I plucked my hairs. Those of you who are going through perimenopause and PCOS, all of that stuff, we grow hairs. Endometriosis, yeah. I got all those ministries happening in my life right now. So, okay. I am gonna rinse my hand. Well, I'm gonna wash my hands with some soap to make sure that the cleanser is not on my hand before I start back playing around in my hair, okay? Remember, Liberty is very, she absorbs everything. So I just always have to be sure that everything is out of the way. Now, I really need to be honest with y'all. I have no idea what we're about to do with Liberty. And in fact, I wish y'all could help me figure out what to do with her. Okay, my face is starting to sweat a little bit. Big girl problems. Okay, so I really want to put her away like in a ponytail. But I know that's not gonna last, so I probably am gonna do a little twist again just to put her away. Okay. I'm going to use, now I shampooed my hair with the Sei Bella Products, but I am gonna put in Donna's Recipe leave-in conditioner because I like to leave something in for moisture. It's not wanting to come out. All right. And y'all remember that conditioner is really for the ends of your hair. It's not necessarily for the scalp. Shampoo is for the scalp. You're cleansing the scalp. Conditioner is for the hair. Okay, I mean you do shampoo all of your hair, but you really want to get to the scalp and get all the residue off your buildup off your scalp when you're using shampoo. So you focus more there, and then the rest of the hair gets cleansed as well in the process. But conditioner, you want to make sure it's on the hair, okay? And then now, hey, I'm gonna do something fun today. I am going to get to go and teach some little people how to play double dutch. Did y'all play double dutch growing up? Did y'all jump rope? If we get to jump today, I'll video it so y'all can see it. Last time I helped, there were little people and they don't know how to turn the ropes. So those of us who are good at it, we, Liberty is still dripping. We didn't get to jump because the little people are not skilled enough to turn the ropes yet. So they're learning, they're inside a summer camp. But today I think it'll be enough of us where we can jump a little bit. And so I'll show you one of my favorite things to do. In fact, I even teach it. I coach, you know, I'm a double dutch coach too. So I coach all kinds of stuff, y'all. All right, again, I'm not clear about what I want to do with Liberty today. Liberty has already been picked out for those of you who get a little antsy because you think I'm just jumping in and combing her. She is already picked out, okay? So maybe a few kinks here or there, but Liberty has been picked out already. Because y'all get to fussing like, oh, you need to comb her from the ends. You do, and I teach that in one of these videos. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. Okay. Oh, y'all, I don't know. I don't know. All right. I have no idea what I want to do to Liberty right now. Y'all, can I just wear like this? Should I just do this today? As hot as it is outside. Okay, I think I figured out something we could do. All right. We are going to use some of Donna's recipe, the cream, about that much. And again, I put it just like with the conditioner, I put it mostly on the ends of the hair. I'm gonna go back in one more time. I am going to try to do a little style that I'll wear for a while, okay? That kind of rhymes, y'all. A little style that I'll wear for a while. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of maybe like 4 little twists back there. So this is gonna be a little lengthy. But I won't stay on camera the whole time, okay? But I am gonna let y'all see how I start off. So first, I am going to part off the first row. And as long as your hair is picked out, you should be able to go across. Okay, now that I've combed it out some, now I'm just gonna go all the way across. Go all the way across, separate the hair from the rest of the hair. Put the band on, get the hair out the way. And then okay, do that. And then all I'm gonna do, this is part off a little small section. Okay. And remember, I always start twisting it to the scalp first, and then I just go on down into the twist, all right? So this is not gonna be anything fancy. It's just gonna be a cute little style to just put Liberty away, okay? If y'all have some ideas of some things y'all like to see me do with my hair, just share them with me and I'll attempt those, okay? Because I'm probably doing more to Liberty than I've done in a while because y'all seem to enjoy seeing me do stuff to Liberty. So she's probably happy about that. She's probably like, oh, I'm getting so much attention thanks to this YouTube family. It's because I usually put her away and let her stay for a while, but I've been trying to do things to her now so that y'all can see and appreciate it. Okay, so you got 2 little twists going. And then we'll do 2 more back here. And do this one on the end first. And because these are small sections, I'm using this little smaller comb, okay? Otherwise, I always use a big comb because my hair is big and thick. Oh, wait a minute. There's some hair getting in the way. Okay, there we go. It's a little tricky back there. Okay, so I am going to do the last one on that first row. I'm gonna make another row and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. And then once I am done with all the rows, I'll let y'all see me start on the front, okay? So I'm gonna go away until I get done with all the rows. Okay, I am going to separate the front half because I'm gonna do something different with that. So I'm just gonna show y'all how I'm going to separate it. So you'll see exactly how much I separate from the back part. And hey, and don't worry about having like squeaky clean parts for this. It's not important. So just find about where it is and just go from there, okay? Don't beat yourself up about having squeaky clean parts. They do not have to be squeaky clean. They just have to exist. Okay. I want that little side down there to be a little bit more in the front. Yeah, more of that. The same thing on this side. Oh, I messed up my part. Okay, I do have to draw that again. Okay, so all right. So now I'm gonna put this in a wrapper and put it away while I finish working on the back. Okay? Okay, you see it's put away. And now I have 2 more rows back here. And then we'll do the front. Okay, so I have all the twists in at the back. And now there's probably gonna be about, well, you'll see here what I'm gonna do with the front. What I'm going to do with the front. I just wet my hand so I can put a little bit more moisture back there since it's been hanging out for a few minutes. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. In the front, I am going to do like some little slanted twist, just kind of twisting the hair in a little style in the front. So, like for example, this will be the first one. Let's see. Yeah. Then remember, we get the hair out of the way so it doesn't interfere. Away, queen. All right. And then again, since I'm using smaller sections, I will use a smaller comb for those little sections. Okay, and you can part it a little bit better than I did there. All right, and then I'm gonna do the same style of twist that y'all see me do. They're just a little bit smaller to create this little look that I'm trying to create. So I'm just trying to do something that feels like a little style, okay? something that feels like a little style. And you see, there's a little twist there. And then I'm gonna do another slanted part and twist it up. And I will say, y'all, this is probably not the easiest for some of you. Like, I can't do that. Well, that's okay. Somebody else can do it for you. Somebody else can do it for you. All right, so I'm going to go slanted again. Slant it all the way to the end there. And then put this away. And as you can see, the front is easy peasy because you don't have to do much up here. So I am gonna use my pick for this since it's a bit more hair than that smaller one I just did. And then do that. And then again, I'm literally sticking my finger through there the same way you've seen me do the big twist in the other videos. If you haven't seen those already, I strongly suggest that you go check them out, okay? And see, I'm just doing a little twist there. You can also do it where you don't twist them all the way down. You just twist them kind of in the top and make some little bantu knots across there. That's another thing you could do if you wanna try that. That's an option. You can really do whatever you want to do with your hair. You can do whatever you want to do. Just do something. Just do something. See? Y'all think that's cute? Oh gosh. All right. And I'm gonna do another slanted part. Another slanted part, and then I'll start going the other way for the other side, okay? So one more slanted part there. And then the other one will go the other way. Okay. All right, so you get as close to the tip top as you can, so you can get as much hair in there as possible. Don't leave much hair free. And again, if you wanted to do like little bantu knots up there, you can. Like all of these can actually be bantu knots. And who knows, I may style them like that once they're done. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, and there you got 3. All right. And then My little bonus baby, she's like the burp police. She's like, did you say excuse me? She's like, can I just get the burp out first? Can I get it out, little mama? Can I get it out first? All right. Now this one, well, it'll probably still be going this way. It will probably still be going this way. All right, since that hair is not really in the way, we're gonna go ahead and go for it. And then there's that one. All right, now let's take this one this way. Oh, and then we'll only have one more because, yeah, that's a small section. And I am gonna get that out the way. Yeah, you know what? I think we will try the Bantu deal, okay? I think we'll try that. No, y'all stay up there. That wants to fall over so bad. Okay. Again, you want to get as close to the scalp as possible to get rid of. And again, this part, I mean this, yeah, you really can part this however you want your hair to lay. I'm really just experimenting as far as a style goes. I didn't have any particular thing in mind, remember? If you watched the beginning of this, you'll know that I totally did. I was like, I want to do something. I don't know what, but let's just go with the flow and see what happens. And this is what has happened. This is what has happened. Okay, you got that. And then this girl is the last one. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah, so my parting was not really even across as far as how I brought the hair out on both sides, which is totally fine. Okay. All right. Now again, if you're doing this yourself, be kind to yourself in this process because there's only so much you can do and you don't want to be so tedious where you're like, oh, I need all the parts straight, I need all the, I mean, you can do that if you want to do that, but I don't care about doing that. I just cared about having something done to my hair. Okay, so this is kind of the little thing that's happening. But if we tried to do some little bantu knots up here. That might create more of a fun look. I did have some little rubber bands that I can put on there. And let me stick some pins in there to make them be still. But I don't really like to put rubber bands on my hair either. I know y'all are gonna be like, you just don't like to do so much to your hair. I don't. It is true. So that's why I have them on there so loosely. But feel free to put yours on there as tight as you want them. Okay. Because like I said, I'm probably gonna find some pins. Now, some of you are gonna like how it was, just kind of hanging. And some of you are gonna appreciate, yeah, and yeah, these are gonna be pinned a little bit. Some of you are gonna appreciate see, you got a cute little, and I'm gonna go get the pins, y'all, so that you can tell I don't do these often, can't you? Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna get some pins. Okay, now let's see if we can get these pinned just in a decent style, okay? So I'm gonna try to pin these two together some, so they'll stick together. There. Ooh, I like it. And then this one, just like with those, I'm gonna just slide a pin up in there. Okay. And then with this one, I am going to pin this one kind of with this one some. Ooh, we don't want that sticking out like that. So let's pin that a different way. Yes. And then this one, I didn't have another band. Hold on. This one doesn't want to wrap around. So we're gonna make a little ball out of that one. Yep. And then we're gonna stick, come on, did I not bring enough pins? Hold on, y'all. I totally just had enough. Oh, there it is. And then we're just gonna pin that one. Gonna stick it there and there. Ooh, and then I think I got a cute little snazzy little style. Y'all listen, it's nothing fancy, but your hair is put away, it's clean, it's got product in it, and let me put one more pin in that one so it'll be still, okay? But this is just, I'll put some earrings on. Let's see. Of course, I don't know what's happening in the back, y'all. All right, but I'll let y'all look. Okay. So that's it for now. Now, who's already guessing what's gonna happen once I let these I'll probably let these hang out for a day or two, and then I'll take them down and I'll just wear my hair curly. So this is gonna be the style that keeps on giving, all right? Let me know what y'all wanna see me do with my hair, okay? This is just Quiana get something done so you can go play double dutch. Put your hair away, go play double dutch. All right, y'all have a good day. Bye-bye. Okay, y'all, I have on some earrings now.